aircraft represents the very best of the great British people. Vulcan has proved herself the single most popular aeroplane in the country. Many regard the Vulcan as the people's aeroplane and proudly bears the title, the Spirit of Great Britain, on her nose. With thanks again to Adrian and Maggie Keats, please welcome the Vulcan.
Wasn't it? That was a bit underwhelming, wasn't it?
British public have given it an extraordinary £20 million already to keep this aircraft in the sky. A phenomenal achievement. It costs £2 million a year to run. That's about £38,500 a week. Unsurprisingly, raising that sum with the helps of the likes of Adrian and Maggie has been a continuous struggle. But taken to the air again in 2007 has been a phenomenal success. This aircraft originally having been retired by the Royal Air Force in 1993. Spotted a bit of a howl there from those deeply embedded four Rolls-Royce Bristol Olympus 202 shaft turbojets.
It was 201.
16,400 pounds of thrust each. We'll also see the internal bomb bay, which was capable of carrying 21,000 pounds of bombs, nearly 9.5 tons, or, of course, a nuclear weapon. It's a mighty aircraft, but it flies like a fighter. It's extraordinarily agile for its shape and size, and that shape was drawn on a scruffy piece of paper in 1946 by the man who designed the fantastic Lancaster bomber.
What a fool.
Very sadly, he died in 1947 in an air crash, so he never saw this brilliant design fly. It became the first successful operational delta-winged aircraft in the world. For Blackburn 1, stands by his crew, taking over that 60-hour flight. With the support of 11 Victors, they dropped 21 1,000-pound bombs on Port Stanley, hitting the runway with 2 of them, making it unusable for fast jets, and made the Argentinians realise that even their own mainland was not safe from the Royal Air Force. And for his efforts, Martin was awarded the DFC, and is now the Vulcan Chief Pilot. Alongside him, Captain Phil O'Dell, also an Air Force man, flew the Buccaneer, was an instructor on Hawk, and also flew operational sorties over Iraq and Bosnia on the Jaguar. You definitely heard that distinctive howl, unique to the Vulcan. The Royal Air Force, would you believe, got its first type in July 1956. Along with its contemporary bombers, Valiant and Victor, it had been designed to carry the British nuclear deterrent throughout the Cold War. This year, extraordinary enough, it's 25 years since the Berlin Wall came down, collapsed the European communist regimes, which eventually ended that Cold War. Amid 1960s, the Vulcans had handed over their awesome responsibility of carrying the nuclear deterrent to the Royal Navy. They became a tactical, low-level conventional bomber, but still capable of carrying nuclear weapons. At that time, they changed their colour from the brilliant anti-nuclear flash white to this current camouflage scheme you see today. In addition to that, xh558 carries the Lincoln coat of arms on its fin and the panther's head of one group on its nose. Those colours and those additional insignia representing all the Vulcan squadrons in the 1970s, 9, 12, 27, 35, 45, 53, 101, 617. Not forgetting 230 operational conversion unit. Another great roar from those mighty Olympus engines. The aircraft capable of reaching 65,000 feet, able to fly up to 640 miles an hour, or Mach 0.97, an amazingly agile and effective machine. Seeing it on one of the best days that we've had this summer, undoubtedly, and for the second time. So Vulcan very sadly signing off there, saying that's about enough for the day. If you'd like to make a donation directly to the Vulcan to the Sky Trust, all you have to do is text the letters and figures VULC, V-U-L-C 145 to the number 70070. 70070. Just text the letters and figures VULC 145. But a personal thanks and a tribute to Adrian Gunner and Maggie Keat for bringing us that today. Adrian Gunner, of course, of Merley House events, and a remarkable contribution. Thank you so much. Merley House, I understand, one of Dorset's best kept secrets for weddings, conferences and business events, all at honest prices. But very much in memory and a personal tribute to Harry Gunner, who was a massive fan of the Vulcan. Maggie herself, we thank for her sterling fundraising efforts, a part of the Bournemouth Vulcan to the Sky Club. So thank you very much again. Right now we reset this air show dome for one or two additional changes, and in the next few minutes we're going to see something very different again. Keep your eyes peeled right now over the top of HMS Westminster, and you will see, and soon very
Piss off, piss off.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. Welcome to the 2014 Chinook display. Final display of the year, and indeed the final display ever for the Chinook Mark II.
You can stop videoing me.
So if you look now over the top of
You want your boys filming there?
Lieutenant Charlie Brown running in for his
Your
first
boys, was
maneuver.
that?
The co-pilot, Flight Lieutenant Matt Butwell, and the crewman, Sergeant Andy Caldwell.
This is where I
Over 20
Oh no, not you.
operational missions in Afghanistan between them. Hugely experienced crew. And Charlie's now running in for a nose over 360 on the B axis. Really good opportunity to see the tandem rotors of the Chinook and hear that distinctive face slap. As Charlie repositions the Chinook Please bear in mind that throughout this demonstration of the aircraft's capabilities, it weighs in excess of 14 tons. A lot of whirring metal to throw around the skies. Charlie just repositioning via a wing over into a manoeuvre we call the roller coaster. Very possibly not like any roller coaster any of you guys have been on before. That's the roller coaster. Charlie repositioning the aircraft again now via a wing over. This time he's going to run down for another nose over 360, but this time will be on the A axis, so along the crowd line. So running along the crowd line, around about 120, 140 knots, 60 degrees nose up. As soon as the airspeed washes off to 0, 60 degrees nose down, and then a full 360 rotation as he dives down from around 500 feet. The Chinook, real workhorse for the RAF, and indeed our customer, the Army, especially out in Afghanistan. And as Charlie repositions with another wing over, he's going to run in for a nose down 270 quick stop, which is something we sometimes use when we're carrying out medical evacuations in Afghanistan to pick up injured troops. That's just how quickly you can stop 14 tons of helicopter. See now the ramp has come down as he kicks up some spray, and on the back you can see Sergeant Andy Caldwell with his big fluorescent hands. They're not his real hands, they're foam ones. Please guys, give him a good wave today. The crowd really appreciate this. It's the last one of the season. Andy's celebrating recently getting engaged to Debbie, who's also in the RAF. So please give her an extra special wave today. Also like to say hello to the Royal Bournemouth Hospital junior doctors.
You're sat in the back.
Do a great job down at the hospital. So big wave from Andy there. Please wave back. The crew can all see you. Really appreciate it. As they come back to the hover, the ramp will go up and Charlie will perform the Gorney. And this is a towering vertical climb up to about 1,000 feet, spiraling his way up. And it's called the Gorney after a landing site in Bosnia, which was called Gorney Vakuf. And all the Chinook pilots used to show off the capabilities and the power of the Chinook by doing this transition.
You can only dream, can't you?
Oh, dearie.
Great big orange hand. No, I'm not like that.
During the descent from 1,000 feet, Charlie's going to do 2 full rotations, 720 degrees.
Is that an international thing?
And then once again run along the crowd line.
Someone like you
Give Matt, the co-pilot, a wave as he runs past.
Yeah, I think we didn't move in it. Still. Moonshot Chinook. One. Chinook here.
Charlie, another wing over now, running into a manoeuvre we call the seesaw. So this is 2 pedal turns, which are slower versions of the wing over, much slower at the top, and using the yaw pedals to bring the aircraft round through 180 degrees. So running up for the first one. now running down for the second half of the seesaw. And as he completes the seesaw, he's now going to run in for another nose down quick stop. After he's done another nose over.
Does he know what he's on about?
Pull up, 60 degrees nose up, 60 degrees nose down, and then a 180 spin on the way down. And Andy Caldwell hanging on for dear life at the back.
She's got one. Put it there. That's what I said last night.
For this time, Charlie's going to run in for another nose down 270 quick stop. Again, stopping the aircraft. An incredibly short amount of time and space. And Charlie positioning now to give everybody a bow. So please, give him a big wave and a round of applause.
Come on, Debs.
We've really enjoyed displaying for everybody here at Bournemouth this weekend. It's been absolutely fabulous. As Charlie departs, I'd just like to thank you all on behalf of the team for all the kind words we've had this weekend. It's been really terrific. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the 2014 Chinook display team.
Well, Nigel, thank you very much indeed for the kind words there. Great commentary there. I understand the Chinook force is particularly busy at the moment.